What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode we took on a few affinity missions, got ourselves a bonus party member, and completed all the requirements to start Chapter 8. So in this episode, what do you say we do just that? Like, I know we can go and take more affinity missions on, get a couple of bonus party members and so on and so forth, but I feel like we should do Chapter 8 first, then go back to doing those extra optional missions. So, without further ado guys, let's start Chapter 8, The Gathering Storm!
What am I in the mood to make?
Honestly, at this point I could really care less.
Now that is a good idea.
Lily, what is Lily making?
Citizens of NLA, this is Secretary Nagi. Those of you that have served under me, here or on the White Whale, know I'm not one to mince words. So, I'll get right to the point. We are at war. Even now, the hostile alien force known as the Ganglion is marching on New Los Angeles. We know they possess Skell-class ground-based units, and we have reports of unidentified flying weaponry as well. Director General Chosan is attempting to open a dialogue. But our enemy has shown no signs of being open to negotiation. In light of all this, it is my duty to prepare us all for the worst. And this is why I've called an emergency assembly of all Blade divisions. To be clear, none of this changes our mission with regards to recovering the Lifehold. But in the short term, it is absolutely crucial that we protect our city. Not just for our fellow humans, but for the Manon and our other xenoform allies as well. New Los Angeles is home to us all, including our brothers and sisters yet to be awakened. In that spirit, the Manon have agreed to use their ship to ferry all non-combatants out of the combat zone. This is a temporary measure, but also a very good example of how we all, human and xenoform alike, must sacrifice and contribute to our common cause. For those of us who will fight, I promise you that once we prevail, any mimeosome damaged or destroyed will be fully restored. Troops, a trying battle awaits us, but we must repel the coming invasion, no matter what the cost. We're counting on you.
You all heard what Nagi said. Ganglion forces are closing in on the city. I'd love it if Shosan could negotiate our way out of this, but we all know better.
They've made their feelings about humans pretty clear.
Our team has been assigned the most crucial defensive position, the Administrative District Gate. If we lose Blade HQ, that's it. We've lost the war. We have to expect the Ganglion know this, and we'll hit it hard.
Yeah. No pressure there. Do we know where everyone else is stationed?
Irina's by the entrance to the Industrial District. Doug's on standby until we make visual contact with the enemy. And Lau's guarding the hangar.
Tatsu will manage supply lines. Use Nopon connections to keep key materials stocked.
Thanks, Tatsu. When this is all over, I'll bake you into a delicious meal.
Tatsu heard you say into, Lindley.
And you, Rook, you ready?
Alright, so we can nod and be all confident, or we can shake our head and be a little bit worried. Honestly, I'm a little bit worried myself, so let's go with that.
To be honest, me too.
You'd be a fool not to be scared.
So Elma is scared too?
Of course. Bravery isn't about never being afraid. Bravery is being afraid and moving forward anyway. Let's move out.
Well said indeed, Elma. Alright, Chapter 8, guys. Let's do this. So once you start Chapter 8, you're pretty much not allowed to do, like, anything else. And I mean anything else because, well, once you head over to this door, you'll see that our options are defend New LA or remain in the barracks. So, yeah, looks like we got no choice, guys. Let's go and defend New LA.
Bad time for rain.
This is Brigadier General Jack Phantom, Supreme Commander of the Defense Force of the Colony of New Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, Supreme what? Where are all these titles coming from?
He's trying to lay on some gravitas. He wants to sound like the leader of a huge organized army.
Yeah, but Brigadier General?
Hey, I mean, I don't know, Lynn. I kinda like the sound of it if I'm being completely honest.
I guess. Brigadier General. Maybe if he, like, waxed his mustache up a bit.
Attention, Ganglion. Your army has unlawfully crossed New LA's defense perimeter. You have 10 seconds to hold your advance and agree to negotiate. If you do not comply, we will have no choice but to interpret your actions as a declaration of war and launch our counterattack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All units open fire!
Started.
Alright, remember. Our job is to destroy any ganglion that so much as think about going through the gate here and infiltrating the city. Got it?
Roger.
Tatsu is Roger too.
Alright, so here we go, guys. We are the last line of defense. We can't let any ganglion troops by us, or it could spell the end of humanity as we know it. But given the fact that we have, like, the most expensive level 30 Skell and the G-Buster weapon, it really shouldn't be a problem for us, considering we can just about one-hit, like, all these ganglion troops. I was actually talking to one of my friends, and, like, he didn't believe that I had all this stuff already, because apparently for him, it was a little bit harder to save up all the money to acquire all these weapons and stuff like that. But, I think it's honestly just because I very rarely bought new, like, ground gear, because I would only buy new ground gear, like, when, we hit a level threshold that allowed us to buy like the next tier of gear upwards from what we had. So I think by doing that, I actually ended up saving a ton of money, and by the time I hit like level 30, I had almost 1 million credits saved up, which of course allowed me to just like spend everything in bulk, buy this really awesome Skell, and equip everything with like a ton of different weapons. So I don't know, I guess in the long run it kind of worked out, but at the same time, just because we have this Skell doesn't mean we won't be fighting on the ground in the future. Like, there will be a couple of battles coming up where they just don't allow us to use our Skells. So we still gotta make sure we have like decent ground gear. We still gotta make sure our characters like builds are good, our arts are leveled up, and etc, etc.
Nice work.
Here's the next wave.
So many, too many.
Hold your ground. We're the last line between them and human extinction. We can't let them pass.
Alright guys, wave number 2. As you can see in the upper right hand corner, there is a countdown. We need to hold this position for 3 minutes in total. Really not going to be too hard because the waves of these troops sort of come in groups. So like this first group might be like the hardest one just because obviously there's 3 of them, and oh my gosh, that cockpit mode was perfect. Really, cockpit mode is going to dictate how quickly you can take out these troops, since obviously it does reset your cooldown. And anytime we can use G-Buster in like rapid succession without waiting for like the full minute cooldown means that we can kill these guys a whole heck of a lot faster. But like I was saying, yeah, these enemies sort of come in different waves. So if you're quick enough, you can like kill off a wave before another wave will show up, and if you do that, it'll sort of like take you out of battle mode. And when that happens, if you initiate a battle afterwards, all your cooldowns will be reset. So of course, then you can just sort of like start spamming G-Buster and pretty much take out all the troops very, very quickly from this point on. So now, we just sort of gotta wait for some more troops to show up. That way, you know, we actually have something to do, because now we're just like standing here and looking amazing. But there we go, finally. And yeah, since we were out of battle, all our cooldowns have reset, so we can probably take this guy out in like one hit, or at least get him very, very close. So let's try and finish this guy off. There we go. And hey, look at that, another guy showed up. But again, since we were out of battle, we can just bam, spam G-Buster, and he is dead already. So yeah, I feel like this would be way more tense like if we weren't just completely destroying them in just like a couple of hits. But hey, you know what? I am not complaining at all. I actually do love being overpowered in games. I don't know, just like getting that huge power rush of being able to destroy anything in just a couple of attacks is really, really awesome. So don't get me wrong, guys, like I am not complaining at all. Oh my gosh, cockpit mode already. It's a shame I actually didn't use G-Buster first, but whatever. He's already down for the count, so just a couple of more seconds here that we gotta hold out, and then we will finally be done. Come on, Ganglion, send me more troops. Are you not entertained? Actually, I'm not really being entertained right now because I'm killing all your troops in like one hit. So come on, man. Hurry up. There we go. Finally, we got something new to do. I'm not entirely sure if like there's a set number of troops. I'm pretty sure we just need to hold out until the timer hits 0. And once it hits 0, it should automatically like end this battle no matter what, with a victory for us. So even if we don't kill everything, we should win as long as like we survived, which is really all that matters. So looks like we did it. Hooray!
Not so many bad aliens now.
It seems like it's working, Elmo. The east gate is gonna hold.
Where are they all? Could this really be all they have?
Elmo?
Sorry. Yeah, so far so good. Let's keep it up.
Right.
But it's not over just yet, guys. There's still one more battle that we need to take care of, at least out here. This is a pretty lengthy chapter. It does have a ton of battles, and oh my gosh, we almost one-hit that thing. That was amazing. It's a shame. Oh my gosh, cockpit mode. Heck yeah, I was about to say it's a shame we wasted our cooldown, but this came just in time. There we go.
All right. Who's next?
Stand down, Lynn. We've cleared the area. Roger that.
We did it? We did it!
I don't know about that, Lynn. That seemed a little too easy to me.
I think you're right. That was way too few troops. They must be testing our defenses.
Ugly aliens got one look at Hero Pan Tatsu and surrendered.
Ha! Something tells me no.
Absolutely huge, and it's airborne, and coming in fast! The enemy are planning to attack LA from above!
I knew it. The ground attack was a feint. Everyone, we need to get back to the city.
We're fighting inside the city?
I know, Lynn, I know. We tried to avoid it, but now we have no choice. Better to risk damaging the city than losing it altogether.
The hostile forces have crossed the perimeter! They've entered LA airspace!
Tatsu panic! Everyone panic!
Let's move.
Roger.
Missiles! Take them out!
Damn it. It's a direct hit. Lost him.
The second you find them, I'll bring you back first. I swear it.
They're inside the walls? Mobilize all internal security. Any and all fighters on standby.
Hey, that's us. Let's go help.
But we can't leave the artifact unprotected.
Wang's team can handle it. They need us out there.
Yes, sir!
Are you telling me you losers can't even handle a bunch of humans?
Please. Taragon wants to join fight.
What? Why would you want to do that? Although, I suppose if we don't pitch in now, that fool Luxar will never get off our backs. Very well. Have it your way. Looks like a number of enemy Skells have entered the city.
Well, what do you say we take him on then?
Agreed. Let's give every ganglion we can find a nice, warm welcome.
Roger that.
Elma, we got a situation in the commercial district. Two really nasty SOBs. They're tearing through everything we throw at them. Secure your area and get over there ASAP.
Copy that. We're on it.
Alright, so, there are going to be a lot of ganglion troops like in our way. We could stop and fight all of them, but I really don't see the point because we could very, very easily just like zoom right past them and go straight to the final boss of this chapter because it will automatically initiate the fight once we start this cutscene.
You're right to be afraid, little girl. Let's kill her first.
Lynn, stay calm. Don't let them into your head. We've faced worse than this before, and we've won every single time. Don't forget that.
I know.
Alright, don't worry, Lynn, we got this.
Yeah, you're right. It's much easier to be brave with you guys here. Sorry to worry you. I'll be fine. Now come on. Let's kick some ganglion butt. Now touch him. The bossy one with the silver hair. She looks like she must be the leader. Alright, doggone. I've changed my mind. Kill her first.
Okay, so here we go, guys. The final fight of Chapter 8. First things first, target the large guy. Do not target the little girl. Oh my gosh. We got cockpit mode on our first attack on G-Buster. I'm going overdrive. We're doing this again, baby. Holy moly, that did a ton of damage. Alright, that is not supposed to be that easy. Like, I was about to say, target the big guy first because he does deal a ton of damage and you want to get rid of him ASAP. Normally, he does not go down in 3 attacks. Like, that was the best possible outcome that we could have gotten. Like, G-Buster initiates cockpit mode, using overdrive to give us, like, the bonus melee attack, immediately G-Buster again, and then just ram into him, and bam, he is gone already. So really, all we gotta do is take out this little tiny blue girl alien, and that's it. So easy peasy, guys. Like, she does have a lot of HP and she can deal a lot of damage, but without the larger thing to back her up, she's really not too much of a threat, I gotta say. In fact, let's just go and fight her on the ground to, I don't know, make it more interesting, I guess. Plus, like, all of my cooldowns on my Skell are sort of on right now, so really can't do anything special. I could probably deal more damage on the ground with my sword rather than, like, cooped up in my Skell, especially since I'd have to wait until, like, G-Buster gets off cooldown in a minute. I could probably kill her in less than a minute anyway, so let's try and aim for that if we can. This might actually do it, and wow, okay, I guess not. I was really hoping that would finish her off. I mean, she's really, really low already, so just maybe a couple of more attacks and then we will be done. Come on, there we go. We did it, guys. Easy peasy.
You primitive worms!
Looks like you underestimated your enemy. You two are the only ones left.
And You expect me to kiss your hand and beg for my life? I'd rather laugh my way to the grave.
Please, no.
Okay, so we could lower our weapon, but yeah, screw that. I say we chop their heads off.
Wait. We don't have to continue like this.
What are you waiting for? Lost your nerve?
You're more useful alive.
What?
Go back to your people, your masters. Tell them we want no further conflict. Tell them the humans are willing to negotiate. That we can find common ground and coexist here, peacefully.
Don't tell me you honestly think you've won here, do you?
What was that explosion?
Colonel, this is bad. They got the alien Skells. They smashed into the hangar and got the Skells.
Another city of innocents burned. All so they can lay claim to a single Skell? Was this truly necessary? I have become party to madness.
Your target was the mech all along.
Oh, you're so quick. I can see why they made you the leader. And now the Vita is ours. So you see, you didn't win anything. You lost.
You sure about that?
Huh?
Your people managed to swipe that alien mech out from under us. I'll give you that. But our mission was to repel the invasion and defend New LA at all costs. Nothing more, nothing less. In that, we succeeded.
For now, maybe.
But you were sent here to take the city. And as far as I can tell, it's still standing. So I'd say you're the only loser here. Now crawl home. Tell your ganglion leaders you were beaten, and deliver my message. Hurry up and go, before I change my mind.
Our people can't coexist peacefully. We can't coexist, period. It's us or you arrogant worm. No negotiation, no compromise, and no mercy! Irina! Gwyn! Thank God you're both all right.
Yeah, we made it back, but Marcus wasn't so lucky.
What happened?
He took an enemy missile barrage.
What? He's gone?
Listen, Lieutenant. We're going to find that Lifehold core. And when we do, Marcus will be the first one back in a brand new state-of-the-art MIM. I promise.
Let's see, we could try and lighten the mood, or we could be optimistic. I really don't feel like now is the time for jokes, though, so let's go with this one.
Yes, yes. Just like Gwyn, only taller and slimmer, and with more muscles on his wings.
And more handsome, too.
Thanks, guys. No, seriously. Thanks.
I like this idea. We'll find Marcus the handsomest, strongest, most un-Gwyn-like MIM around.
Oh, you too now?
So, Colonel, we lost the alien scout.
Well, last I heard, we weren't even sure what it was. Doesn't seem like much of a loss to me.
If only it were that simple.
Ma'am.
The important thing is, we managed to repel the invasion force. We're still alive, and NLA's still standing. I'll take that as a victory.
Hell yeah. The Colonel's right. We did good here today. We won.
Yeah, you're right.
So hey, why don't we all go report back to HQ together?
Sure. Sounds good.
Actually, Irina, you guys should go on ahead. I have an errand to run with my team first.
Roger that. Then we'll see you back at headquarters in a bit. Colonel.
Let's go check out the hangar.
Right.
So I said everything about you. Can't stop myself.
Stupid worms. I'll kill every last one of them. Every last one of them! I'll kill them with my own bare hands if I have to.
There's no excuse. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't order my men to leave their posts.
You were just trying to help. It's okay. We should count ourselves lucky we ended up with so few casualties.
Sorry to break up the love-in, but you know, there must be something to that Skell if they were this worried about it.
I wonder.
The bigger question is how they even knew we had it. And how did they know exactly where we were keeping it? No way.
Yes, at last. The Great One's divine vessel is mine. I beg you, O Great One, descend to this humble planet and guide me. I am yours to command.
Alright, so there we go. Chapter 8 has been completed. And this is why we can't have nice things, Zelma. Like, in what world does letting a major enemy escape make any sense whatsoever? Like, come on, we should have just, like, killed them, but whatever. Also, Lao is obviously a traitor. Like, come on, the game could not make it any more obvious. Like, they might as well just stamp the word traitor on his forehead now. Also, we just got completely destroyed by the freaking Thundercats, man. They came in and stole the Skell that we stole from the Tainted. So, yeah, man, a lot of crazy stuff just happened. I think I need some time to take that all in. So, you know what? That's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But, once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.